coming to cybersecurity, let's start with one simple. Let's start with one simple thing. Um, there is always discussion which one is bigger, whether it is network security or cybersecurity and information security. Every vendor has a different way of implementing this, but we'll take what with one simple example. Let's say we are an academic institution, we are in a lab, and our lab will be having like 60 plus desktop PCs. We call as host machines connected in LAN, RJ45 cable, and then connected to routers for internet access. So measures they taken to protect what is part of this uh, 60 plus host machines and the router and so on, that is part of network security. Anything that is part of this devices connected to the network, we take measures for it. That is called the network security. Now, coming to cybersecurity. Cybersecurity takes care of not only those devices, the network and so on, but also whatever that is running inside the system. What if these 60 machines are connected to a research lab and there is a lot of data for years and years and so on, and we take measures to protect what is lying in the data center, the service that is connected to this, and that is cybersecurity. You take care of not only the hardware assets but also the digital assets as well. Your applications, your databases, your code, your API keys, your login log of information, your GitHub profile, private GitHub profile, everything. Measures you take to protect all this, that is cybersecurity. Now, what is information security then? InfoSec is the umbrella term. For example, it's implemented not only for anything that comes to cybersecurity, but also that you cannot govern under cybersecurity. Imagine you go to a bank, you want to create an account, you take a bank application form, you take a pen, you fill all the application form, and then you provide to the bank, the person at the bank, and he creates a bank account for you, and your bank account is created. Now you can digitally transact online, and they will provide you username and a password and so on. You can even set up a two-factor authentication to keep your account very secure. All good. So that's part of cybersecurity. But what will happen to the paper that you used to fill, the form that you used to fill the bank account information to create the bank account? There are a lot of personal information available there. How they are going to handle it? What kind of measures they have taken to keep the form safe, and what kind of measures they have taken to destroy the form after, for example, let's say after 1 year's time. So information security governs all these policies. I'll say another example. There was a wind turbine accident probably in a remote place next to Germany, and they thought it's a mechanical failure. And after a few months, they found that it is not a mechanical failure. It's not an instrument failure. Through the log, they have identified someone tweaked this performance of the machinery at the time, and they hacked into the system, and they blew up this wind turbine, and it spread into it got blasted, and it spread into 2 miles and miles. The debris was there. So it took long time to identify that it is not a mechanical failure but a cyber attack on that wind turbine. So take another example, nuclear reactors, where we provide where we generate a power for distribution. So it is not only cybersecurity that is going to protect everything there, but it also comes under the umbrella term called information security, that is implementing policies and frameworks and governance policies for everything.